this guy tried to mock Paddy Pimblett.
Paddy, how dare you? You slimy, sugary little snake. How dare you say my name? I'm coming after you. July, I'll come to your backyard with your people and kick your
And here's what happened.
This is tight. And the
UFC fighters have only one boss, Dana White. But do they? Some of them clearly have another boss, and his name is...
Buckle up, boys.
Today's video is all about fights where Paddy Pimblett showed who's really the boss. And remember, Scousers don't get knocked out. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go for that, lads. Bobby may be for some people King Green.
I believe in being humble. For some reason, he keeps kind of calling me the cocky guy. He's a cocky fucker.
Let's skip the appetizers and jump straight into the main course. Paddy Pimblett has been called out by almost every fighter in the UFC, but there was one call out that Paddy just couldn't ignore.
Paddy, how dare you? You slimy, sugary little snake. How dare you say my name? I'm coming after you. July, I'll come to your backyard with your people and kick your
Green got what he asked for. The number 15 in the lightweight division was about to face Paddy. Pimblett has always been seriously overhated by the MMA community, not just by fans, but by fighters too. Green was no exception, and he had wanted to beat the Scousers' ass for a long time. As the fight was announced, the trash talk started flying from both sides.
I don't watch his fights, so I really don't know much about the guy. I just see him doing this little thing. I'm like, who does that? Who does that?
Imagine being nearly 40 years of age and changing your name to King. It's embarrassing, lad. You know what I mean? Grow up, innit? Like as I've said in other interviews, CTE is real.
Bobby Green opened as a heavy -200 favourite, but as we got closer to July 30th, the odds nearly evened out.
I just can't wait to punch Bobby's head in and take the ranking, you know what I mean? Not just get handed the ranking, take the ranking.
And what did we witness? Green talked the talk, but didn't walk the walk. Pimblett locked in a tight triangle choke in the first round and put Green to sleep. It was Bobby's first fight using his new name King, only to get smashed by Paddy. Pimblett broke into the rankings with that impressive win, proving once again who the real boss is.
So as soon as I switched it to the triangle, I know he's not getting hard off. He's gonna have to do something very, very impressive to get out of my triangle. I've done it that many times. It's like one of my favourite submissions. My legs are that big and strong now. If I put a triangle on, no one's getting out.
It's tight. And the arm is going to be done. There it is. It's done. Paddy Pimblett by submission in round one. He chokes King Green out cold.
Tony, please retire Ferguson. Who's gonna carry the boats and logs? That was Tony's go-to phrase while preparing for his fight against Paddy, mostly thanks to his new coach, the famous motivational speaker and former Navy SEAL, David Goggins.
He's got David Goggins in his corner though.
David Goggins ain't got shit on me, know what I mean? When I finish Tony, I'll go over to David and say, who's gonna carry the boat, son? Who's gonna carry them? Because it's not fucking him, is it?
But let's talk about the UFC's matchmaking. Why pair a guy on the 6-fight win streak with a veteran on the 6-fight losing streak? It makes no sense, but it is what it is, and the fight took place at the end of 2023.
Yeah, the boogeyman, lad. It's an honour to share the cage with him, to be honest, lad. Someone who's had a 12-fight win streak in the lightweight division. Something that'll probably never get matched again. And yeah, it's an honour to get in the cage with him, lad, to be honest. Can't wait to fight. Can't wait to shut a lot of doubters up and prove all my fans right.
The former champ Tony Ferguson was just the shadow of his former self, losing to everyone he faced. But fans still had a little hope. Maybe, just maybe, El Cucuy could get the job done, at least in this fight. And to be fair, it kind of made sense because Paddy's last fight was, to put it nicely, absolutely disgusting. He got beat by Jared Gordon, but the judges somehow gave Pimblett the win.
They give him a Christmas gift right now because he clearly lost the fight. I don't think anyone disagree with me in this room.
Fair enough, we can debate that another time, but the fact remains, Pimblett was coming back after a very controversial win and people thought El Cucuy might show up just one last time. Tony thought so too. He gave a lot of interviews where he said some not so polite things about Paddy.
I'm not worried about scaring him. I'm not worried about being angry, trying to go in there with this negative energy. Like, whatever energy that he's going to bring is not going to bring me down. I'm going to make sure that I'm so fucking focused with everything that I have that nothing's going to faze me.
It's going to go the way I want. I already visualized it. I trained myself for it. I don't see this kid beating me. He's worried about me blocking him on Instagram. Sensitive little bastards. Wait till you get cut and you start to see your own blood. You're going to run out of that cage back to mommy.
Pimblett fired right back.
It's rough, but you get on with it, lads. You've got to take the bad with the good. That's just the way it is. MMA fans are fickle. When I beat Tony Ferguson, lad, everyone will jump back on the bandwagon. I was the low-hanging fruit that it was easy to jump on the hate bandwagon at the time, so everyone did it. But as I say, we'll see in a few weeks when Tony gets finished.
As expected, old man Tony didn't show anything special. He even got knocked down by Paddy and nearly finished in the first round. Somehow he survived, and Pimblett won by unanimous decision, but not a finish. Not as impressive as it could have been, but still, he dropped Ferguson, and that's no small feat even today.
I know he was not the same version of Tony Ferguson from 4 years ago, 5 years ago. I know that, but I still dropped him, know what I mean? And the only person to drop him, I think, since, who was it, Michael Chandler, when he knocked him out. Even in his 7-fight losing streak, no one's dropped him apart from me and Michael Chandler.
Jordan, don't ever twerk again, Leavitt.
You see how
No, it's not. I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna take his head off. I'm not gonna be shooting no takedowns. I'm coming to stand with him and to take his head off. I'm coming to take his chin home with me.
Last but not least, maybe not as big a name as the previous guys, but still a fight worth mentioning. Back in early 2022, Paddy was already on a 2-fight win streak in the UFC, and he was scheduled to face Jordan Leavitt, another young prospect with a solid 3-1 record in the promotion. Leavitt has a strange personality, which added some fun to the build-up. He even said he was planning to twerk in front of Paddy after beating him.
Last one from me, just so we can make sure we still have the headline. The plan is still to knock him out and twerk on him afterwards?
Yeah, finish the fight, twerk, go home.
But Leavitt didn't make it to the final bell. Pimblett choked him out in the second round, and that was Paddy who ended up twerking in front of Leavitt. Magnificent performance from the Scouser, but we've got to mention the crowd support. It honestly felt like Paddy was already on McGregor's level. The passion was insane. The whole arena was screaming, "Oh, Paddy the baddie! Oh, Paddy the baddie!"
He's very unorthodox, he is. He's a very unorthodox fighter, and as I say, I was gonna out-weird him, and I out-weirded him.
As Dana White once said about McGregor, if he fights even 1% as good as he talks, he'll be a massive star. And that's exactly how you can describe Paddy. Pimblett is the next big thing, and if he keeps winning, he's going to be the boss, no doubt about it.
He has that it factor that I always talk about, you know, and, you know, obviously he's undefeated here in the UFC now, so if he can keep winning these key fights, this kid will be a massive superstar.
This is it! That's tight, he gets it! He gets the tap! The Paddy party goes to the next level!
So that's it, lads. Did you enjoy it? What do you think about Paddy and his future in the UFC? Also, check out our other videos, especially the documentary we made about him. Cheers, lads. Catch you in the next one.